Back on the what makes for a good email campaign.
Yes.
Email campaigns can be somewhat intrusive. I mean, I think that's easy to swallow. Everyone
They're kind of the sales calls of
they
the
can
present
be.
day.
Yeah. So there's some things that, in my opinion, you have to kind of pay attention to not lose people really quick. The pacing is always critical. How often you're getting them. One, you have to make sure that you are sending to somebody that asked for it.
Yeah.
In some manner, they must have asked for it before they get something from you. The look of the email, I mean, they already said that, you know, it needs to be mobile friendly. Beyond just being mobile friendly, again, in my opinion, it needs to look really classy. I have to feel good about what I'm looking at. I have to feel, if it looks just texty and spammy and all bold, all exclamation marks and all red, you see what I'm saying? At that point, I don't feel good about that. I feel kind of filthy.
Plus,
I want to delete and unsubscribe.
you're holding your phone when you're telling me this.
Yeah, no, that's the experience right there.
Yeah.
You know, and the most successful email campaigns, I'll click on it and I'm like, that's pretty slick, because if somebody sees it over my shoulder, what I'm looking at, what is that? Oh, that's cool. Check this. You see what I'm saying? So it has to look really sharp.
Yeah.
For one. For two, what seems to work is, again, if you are already a customer, I'm making that assumption right now. A little sense of urgency seems to be really effective.
So is that a product offer, or is it a promotion?
Whether it's some kind of promotion, yeah. It seems to be nowadays what I see online. If somebody is selling a product or service, if you're only getting whatever this offer is for a limited time, even if it says it's for the next week or the next 2 weeks or whatever, 2 weeks actually might be pushing it long, because now I'm not really feeling the urgency. If it's within a week, I have to start thinking about this right now. So now it's in the back of my brain. I have to make a choice pretty soon. So even though I'm on with my day and on to the next 10 emails, that's still sitting back there churning. You see?
And when we're doing B2B, the sense of urgency can be like a new product that's coming out that's going to give that B2B client a competitive advantage. Right. They're going to host that product or resell that product before their competitors are.
Yeah. Or exclusivity.
Yes.
You know, having only so many offers available, you know, first 10, you know, that sort of thing. So it adds the time stamp and how exclusive it is. So you feel like, oh, okay, I'm one of, you know, a small group that actually has access to this.
So it sounds like an interesting point about the quick turnaround messaging is that it also has a sense of urgency about it.
Right.
So that's an interesting point.
Yeah, to really bring, I think, what we're all saying home, it's really about giving value, giving your time, giving your talent in order for them to give treasure. That's what it comes down to, is by the end of this email campaign, this drip email campaign, you will have given value to them, you will have given your time, and you will have given your talent in some way. So you should be giving some of your thought leadership throughout. As a client, as a a product, as a part of your product or something like that, if you can give that away, then the process of reciprocation kicks in. Now I feel like wow, you've given me a lot of value. You've given me all these emails of this time that we've spent together. You've given me your talent so freely. I now feel like I need to reciprocate, and now I'm ready to give my treasure. So that's kind of what I think is the best way to describe a really well initiated email campaign, but also just a content marketing campaign in general, because that's really what we're doing.